physiognomy. I learned about physiognomy while searching the website of Kim McGuire, who played Hatchetface in Crybaby, who I'm kind of obsessed with. Also on that Wikipedia page, I found out that John Waters cast the part of Hatchetface with a one-line ad. Wanted. Girl with a good body and an alarming face who is proud of it. Anyway, physiognomy is the assessment of a person's character by looking at their face or body. This is on its face. That was intentional, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah, it was intentional, but I wasn't going to call attention to it. Anyway, that is on its face wrong. We shouldn't judge people by what they look like. We all know that. Except, in some cases, you kind of can. For example, aggressive men tend to have wider faces because they had more testosterone in their system when they were growing up. Gay men are 3 times more likely to have counterclockwise hair whorls. And that's just weird. I checked. I had Catherine check mine. I'm clockwise. So now we know for sure. When a composite of thousands of religious women were put together, 73% of people identified that image as a composite of a religious person. But these are all just little tips. They're not something that we actually take into account, right? Well, whether or not we should judge a book by its cover, we do. Men with faces that more closely resemble children are less likely to be convicted in a court of law than men who look more masculine. And yet, baby-faced men are more likely to be convicted of negligence. Psychologists have studied this, and they've determined that within 1/10 of a second of seeing a person for the first time, we have already made a series of judgments, not just about how attractive they are, but how trustworthy they are, how assertive they are, how funny they're going to be. We're built to make these snap judgments about each other because at some point in our history it was necessary for our survival to do so. And now...
No. What's the matter? Did I say put chocolate sauce on there? Do you hear me say put chocolate sauce on there? Well, I just thought that... You thought what? You know, if you want access to this temple, you better pay the proper tribute. All right, that is it. I don't care how hot you are. I don't much like being treated this way. You know, I used to hear that people with Down syndrome were different than the rest of us, but you're not. You're not different at all.
It could. Nuh-uh. Yeah. Yeah.
Good night, you two.
Night, Mom.